Here's an example of a place I've spent some time. It's right at the Mount Pleasant Ave crossing of the Green Ribbon Trail, and you can see the Wissahickon down there. I did some work on the other side, the east side of the road, and that's where I started all of this early last year, this practice of trying to restore nature. Anyway, this even just 50 feet on this side of the road, you can see it's a hot mess, and I'd really like to make it look good here too. So, but here's an example of just significant degradation of the habitat. There was such significant thick rose growth. Like this big tangle you're looking at here is a big hot mess of garbage. It is nothing but rose with, I'll get closer in here. Well. Alright, we got our rose and some really big rose, and you see where I chopped it off at one time before. But then we have our Japanese honeysuckle vine, believe it or not, just continuously snaking through. And then, oh, well, look at this here. What's that? Oh, dead. And then grape. And you can just see all the dead material here. Everything cut back, and I just recut back the sprouts, like this stump here, from the rose. And just looking for something that's supposed to be here. We got ourselves a little elm tree, so that's nice. And even probably sometime last summer, when there used to be Japanese honeysuckle, wound all up in there and causing some problems for this tree. Right here. Now that it's dead, it'll have less of an impact, hopefully. Start to rot. And then this big guy was a resprouted bush honeysuckle. And so I'd love to be able to do some positive planting, but I don't like digging in the ground. And I don't have a nursery, so I'm hoping nature will have a little bit of sustenance here. And this is exactly what I'm going for. Cutting out everything that's going to compete with us. And here we are, a beautiful spice bush. And here we are, a beautiful white ash. Some plants we do like, although I don't know what they are. I know that they're good. And I always get lost. White ash or hickory of some sort, I don't know. So, and here's another spice bush. So I'm just going to keep babying this area and doing repeat cutting. And you just can't believe when you cut back everything that's bad, quote unquote bad, and that leaves nothing. This spot, I'd really love to put a tree here because this is just too much. This is the only guy that's growing here, but he can get bigger soon. You can see how much I stripped out. So that's the name of the game of putting a lot of time into one little spot and a lot of repeat effort for a very, very small gain when there's just miles and miles and acres and acres and acres of this. And also our big trees are dead too, so we really want to make sure something nice comes up after it. The end.